Well, hello there, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Steamcember. Today we are playing Foul Play, which is just going to be a bully game right here. This is a game, actually, that I heard of from a channel called Sunder. Some of you guys who ever watched The Decks might know him as Rival Jimmy. He did a show called Levelhead, and he talked about this game, and that's how I heard about it and came to buy it and never play it. So we are going to play it, which I guess in this case means more we're going to perform it. We got two choices here. We have, well, I'm the only player selected, so that's my name there, the Comic Foil, which, yeah, guys, if any of you want to friend me on Steam right now, that's how you do it there. Comic_foil, capital C, capital F. But I'm going to play the Dashing Dashforth. He looks angry, but, like, quite a gentleman. We are, what do we have here? Challenges. Perform a perfect scene. Take out the bandit leader last. Achieve a ×50 combo battling the foreman. Well, it looks like I can only select Act 1, so I will do that. Use B to block attacks for big enemies, then grab them with B when they're... I didn't have time to read that. Experience with it. Fine, I won't read it. So, as you can see, I love this because the whole thing is set up like a stage show, and that just tickles me pink. I love it. Good evening. I am the renowned demonologist, Baron Dashforth. I hunt the dark and monstrous things in the world. And he enjoys a good pipe. I have spent my life binding and banishing the unspeakable, and tonight I have promised to recount these adventures to you. I fully intend to. You will know everything, I promise. You may not thank me for it. Oh, nice. Cane and hat at the same time. Mr. Scampwick. Oh no, it's Mr. Scampwick. It was Cairo, 1895. The British Empire had lost contact entirely with the dig site. I immediately suspected foul play. Roll credits. Oh. I guess Mr. Scampwick is my assistant here. Come, Mr. Dashforth. It's just over the next rise. Okay, I am running. They're taking the set away. I love it. They actually do the scene changes. Oh, this is beautiful, and I have an audience. So I guess they're actually, like, scrolling the land beneath me when they do that? Bandits! Hand delivered as promised. I shall expect a generous cut. You intend to rob us, gentlemen? Goodness no, Mr. Dashforth. We intend to kill you first. And then loot your corpses. Listen to those boos from the audience. Classic White Cape, tourist... classic Whitechapel tourist trap, sir. I should have clocked earlier. I suppose we can't blame the chap for trying, Mr. Scampwick. Let us make this quick, Dashforth. Oh, I intend to. Alright, so I can dodge by doing this. I like his little haha when and I can stab people with my cane. Oh, wonderful. What's this? Oh, it's an uppercut. So I wonder if I can, like, air combo. Yeah, I can air juggle them. Awesome. There's a mood meter in the middle, which goes up when I get hits, so I guess that... I think that's the mood of the audience. I need to keep the audience entertained. Look at them, they're loving it. Oh no, the audience scrolls while I scroll, so this, I guess, is just like a really giant stage. Body here. Oh no, I need to get into place. Follow the guide's tracks, Mr. Scampwick. It's our only chance of escaping this blasted sandpit. Oh no, the bandits have come from behind. The moodometer measures how much the audience are enjoying the show. Link your attacks and avoid getting hit to build excitement. If the meter drops to 0, the curtains will fall on tonight's performance. So really it's about keeping the show interesting for them, which, oh, is great. Oh no, I got hit. Okay, I need to... Oh, I was pressing the wrong button to block. There we go. B is block. I was pressing A instead of B because on a Super Nintendo controller, that's where the B button is. Combos are the best way of boosting the audience mood. Finish a wave without losing your combo to perform a perfect scene. Alright, which also makes me think a little bit of Guacamelee, of trying to get those, like, chaining the combo the whole time. Alright, that was an acceptable combo. Oh, look at this guy who got stabbed to death on his old big wheel bicycle. Blocking incoming attacks with a parry. Grabbed enemies are vulnerable to your attacks. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a kind of Castle Crashers vibe to this. The story itself reminds me of like... Well, naturally it reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh no, I dropped the combo. Man. That's okay, the audience seems to like it a lot. Oh, you throw knives? Okay, that's a thing you do, or at least that's what the red ones do. I appreciate that the audience is rooting for me, but like... the janitor was in the shot. Oh, I love this so much. And we battle some more, so each scene is a fight. I don't think the audience would get bored by it being almost nothing but fighting. But no, they're loving it, and I appreciate that they're rooting for me because I'm the hero, but really, they start to like the show less whenever I take a hit. They just want me to be a Gary Stu. This is why a lot of people don't like Superman, because they don't like that he never loses or takes a hit, which, if you actually read Superman, you know Superman loses all the time, but, you know, we're talking about your average viewer of Superman here. No, I get it. It's, you know, a way to make a very interesting beat-em-up combo system, because this is nothing if not a beat-em-up game, which is why it reminds me so much of Castle Crashers. I would not be surprised to learn that it was made by the same people. And I got an amateur dramatic achievement there. Your new fame level has unlocked the parry throw maneuver. Oh, I unlock new things? That's awesome. So now I can block and press the block button again to throw somebody. Oh, that's great. I love this. I love everything about this. I can throw guys into other guys. Oh, I hope they're all equity. Or they do their own stunts. I definitely do my own stunts. Alright. Is that the scene? Oh, there was a, like, day-night cycle there. Alright, so this is the show. It's a battle and battle show. I'm a little... Again, either this is, like, the widest stage ever, or the stage is actually, like, either treadmilling around, or it's on a curve where... I don't know, maybe it's, like, the opposite of arena seating, where, like, the crowd sits in the middle. Like, some of those Disney World attractions are like that. There's a name for that when the stage goes all the way around. Reminds me a little bit of Stations of the Cross, if you go to, like, a Catholic church. Because, you know, in a way, that's, like, how theater evolved during the Middle Ages. You guys don't care about that. Gah! Scampwick, are there any other Whitechapel customs we should share with our good friend? Depends whether we can rustle up a sock and a set of billiard balls, sir. Invaders! Infidels! Alarm! And oh, look at this guy. We got Halberd guy here. You remember what I taught you about larger foes, Mr. Scampwick? Aim for the cross, sir. Excellent. Carry on. I love him. I love this Mr. Peanut guy here. Okay, so sometimes he gets super armor. But that's okay, because I'll just try and juggle him through the air here. He's so big that sometimes he's going to get super armor, and I'm going to have to block his attacks. I can't just keep spamming the attack button to best him. And what are you saying? Oh, you're telling me that I can also block projectiles. Thank you for that. Which is what the red guys do, so keep out for the red guys. The problem with this kind of game, like along with Castle Crashers, and I guess any 2D beat-em-up, is that sometimes it can be really hard to gauge the depth. There we go. Don't want the audience to get upset. Okay, you are down. I mean, these are all actors, right? Can't they just take a fall if the fight's not going in my way? I like how sometimes you can see them, like, getting up as you leave the area, too, because they're just acting. This also reminds me a lot of that, like, whole... There's that theory that Super Mario Bros. 3 is actually all just a stage show, and that's why, like, some of the areas look the way they do. Did I take a hit there? Or, well, I took a hit there. Alright, I wonder if I keep learning more moves as I go on. That'd be cool. Alright, let's keep going. Can I break anything in the environment? That wouldn't be good. The set designer would be very angry with me. Fools! My men will have you suffer 1,000 cuts! What? Who the heck are you? Boo! Mr. Dashforth's gonna mess you right up, mate! Ain't that right, Mr. Dashforth? Mr. Scampwick, that child seems to be in the midst of a terrible fit. Reckon he's a big fan of yours, sir. Save him until last, Mr. Dashforth! Then have Mr. Scampwick kick him in the unmentionables! So I guess this is like the kind of like... the quests that they give you. Above all things, we must win the audience. Follow his advice. So, yeah, the act has special challenges, including, in this case, leaving the boss for last. I love how you get these challenges through, like, people in the audience asking for stuff. That's so funny. What is this meter down in the lower left with, like, the spinning mustache? Alright, block these. It's a lot of attacks at once. Here we go. Well, I definitely like the theater theme. It reminds me a little bit, also... So if you've ever been to, like, medieval times where they, like, have the champion shows and stuff like that, and you're sitting, it's supposed to feel like you're in medieval times watching a tournament. Depending on how you react in the audience, they'll actually, like, improv you around a little bit, like... I've heard situations where people who went to medieval times cheered so hard for a certain champion that they made that champion win. Or, if you've ever heard of a... I did it! I passed the challenge. Complete all the challenges in an act to win a something. I did not read it in time. Okay, I gotta get in my light. I like how that's a thing, too. Any actor will understand why that's funny, or especially any stage manager. Hey, guys. Oh, no, there's a bunch of crazy people took away the Whitechapel guy. Damon broken. Sir? Oh, did you guys get, like, zombied? Oh, he forgot his line. That's hilarious. That was an easy line, dude. Come on. Get on it. Defend yourself, Mr. Scampwick. You'll get no quarter here. Alright, so I guess these are just people who've gone crazy. Like, it looks like they've been tearing their own hair out. Perhaps because they've fallen victim to the mummy's curse! Or daemons. He said he was a daemonologist, which is that, like, their way of saying demons? Or are we talking, like, Golden Compass, where they have familiars they call daemons, where every single person has, like, a little animal, and then there's also giant polar bears. That, you know, I don't know the significance of the giant polar bears, they're just cool. Ooh. Look at you with the double commas. Get a 50-time combo. That might be difficult, but I'll try my best here. No, lost it. Okay, I want to get it. I got it before when I wasn't particularly trying to, so maybe it's a situation where if I think about it too hard, I'm gonna fail. I should use the throwing people into other people move more often, because that's a good way of crowd controlling. But when they all pile you down on this, I guess you just need to keep an eye on... You just have to keep watching out for attacks, really. Not so much think about landing your attacks, because your attacks will land. Okay. Keeping it going, keeping it going, keeping it going, keeping it going, keeping it going. No! Oh, I needed 6 more. Okay, that's fine. We're running out of guys to fight anyway. Well, maybe we can get a 50-hit combo on him. No, I think we should keep trying to... I want this 50-hit combo. It's too hard. I'm too bad. And I keep not timing to do the throw right. I'm thinking of a lot of things at once here. Okay, I'm going to do a throw as soon as I... Actually, there we go. That's what I've been trying to do. There's the throw. Okay, we got it. We got that 50 combo. Everybody throws their hats in the air. I love it. Alright, throw more guys. There, we lost the combo. But we had like a 60-something combo. That's cool. I bet you get really good at this game after a while. You know, it is difficult playing so many games, like, one after the other, because I don't have time to really get good at any of them. I had to keep changing up my, like, play style. He was off his rocker. They were Damon broken, Mr. Scampwick, undoubtedly. It seems we have come to the right place. Be cautious. Follow me. Alright. Act complete. One time at bandit camp. Okay, that's a little anachronistic making that reference, but sure. A new page unlocked. Enemies vanquished. Great combo. Fame. I think I did well. New move unlocked. And I did 2 of the things. I forget what I get if I get all 3 of them, but I needed to get a perfect scene in there somewhere, and I did not. Pretty cool. Parry throw or how to do away with ne'er-do-wells. I like it. Signaling, press B. Successfully execute, you should see grabbing a fellow by their lapels, or whatever seems most convenient, dependent on social class and or species. At this juncture, hit B a second time, whilst pushing in a direction to hurl the attacker away from you. Top tip. Use the throw to take out multiple enemies who are in line with you. Top tip. A thrown and small enemy temporarily disables a big enemy. How's that for turning the tables? I love it. And do you have another one for me? Or no, that was the new move I got. Okay, so even though I could do that during it, it still gave me a second to, like, learn how to do it. Seems awful quiet for a dig site, sir. Something had stolen all measure of sanity from those men, Mr. Scampwick. I indeed... Oh, no. I intend to find out what. What? Alright, and we're right back into... so I apologize if this might seem a mite repetitive for a Let's Play. I would also really enjoy playing this co-op because I can see that it is possible to play this co-op with somebody being Mr. Scampwick, who is, I don't know, my bodyguard? Maybe? He's like the Watson to my Sherlock? Alright, I'm going for that perfect scene here. Oh, no, I didn't get the perfect scene because I dropped the combo. Because they were staying out of my range. You okay there? Alright. Well, it was a no damage scene at least. And oh, somebody got stuck in the gears. This has to be the nicest stage ever. I really... Yeah, what was I talking about before? Super Mario Bros. 3. A lot of people say it's a stage show, and I believe Shigeru Miyamoto eventually actually confirmed it, so people are saying, like, it's not real in Mario continuity, whatever that is. I think it's best not to think about Mario continuity. It's not that kind of series. Because then, does that mean that, like, Bowser isn't normally actually fighting Mario and they're just actors? I think that would have to mean that, like, all of them are just them playing their parts, just with better sets. And besides, like, perform the perfect scene. Cool. I got the perfect scene. My trick is I need to just talk about other stuff. Hit RB to unleash Showstopper when the meter is full. Which meter? I guess the Muda-meter. Receive huge approval on every hit for a short time. 2 times combo received on every successful attack, and 4 times combo if both players are in Showstopper at the same time. Which is where you need a second player for. Oh no! It's one of the Queen's Guard. Rifle shot! Nasty! Easy, lad. Who did this? General Kane must keep order. Is he gonna take, like, a very... Oh, he's taking a really, melodramatic death. Gone, sir. We must locate the dig site barracks, Mr. Scampwick. I intend to ask this General Kane some questions. Here, do any of you know General Kane? I much desire to speak with him. I mean, I guess if Super Mario Bros. 3 and all of the other Mario games were actually just stage shows or, like, movies or the actors playing parts, it would explain why Mario and Bowser can play tennis with each other all the time. Perform a stage crasher feat by throwing an enemy... What? Oh! By throwing an enemy, what, into a piece of the environment? Alright, and, Showstopper. Oh, look at this. Look at this power. Look at all the hats. I am ultimate. And I'm gonna do the uppercut. Yeah, and that, like, helped the combo meter out. Throw 3 enemies into breakable props. Got it. And perform 3 perfect scenes. Wow, I've been doing good on the perfect scenes, actually. Okay, and the dead body had to sneak off stage. Oh, he gets the hook. It was like an invisible floating hook, though, which is crazy. I hope this looks okay in the recording. I'm seeing a little bit of, like, certain assets are, like, popping in and out a little bit. I'm hoping it'll be okay, but occasionally I see, like, a black box. I said in an earlier video in the, Valkyria Chronicles video, I said I was getting some aliasing, which was actually not what I meant. I meant screen tearing, but it's hard to think of the right words for things when you're Let's Playing sometimes, especially if you're by yourself, because you feel the need to just keep on talking and never stop talking. Hey, you, stay down. No, get back. Wait for me to scroll off. Amateurs. Gotta fire my casting director. You think there's, like, a version of Chorus Line where it's all these people who want to just, like, play the mooks, hoping that they get this job, they really need this job? I know, my, show tunes references are wasted on you guys. You probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. There is a musical called The Mystery of Edwin Drood, which I believe won the Tony Best Musical in 1991, but it's based on Charles Dickens' novel that was never completed. Hold on, I think we have a scene to talk through. Nope, we're just gonna keep battling. So the last book that Charles Dickens was writing was a mystery called The Mystery of Edwin Drood, and because he never finished writing it, we actually don't know who the killer was supposed to be, the person who killed Edwin Drood. I was not reading the instructions there, sorry about that. Oh, the crowd is going wild. So they made a musical based on this book that Dickens was writing, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. It later got renamed to just Drood. Here comes a boss. Quickly, Scampwick, inside! Oh, no, I thought it was a boss. Ready those rifles, lads! I suppose a cup of tea's out of the question, then. General Kane, I presume. I am the only man capable of helping you now. Stand your men down. It's far too late for that. Yeah, I was seeing some, like, glitchy textures and stuff. What did you find here? Why are you so afraid? Fire! Alright, so now we're fighting, Minutemen. We're fighting, Musketeers with their big old bayonets. So this show, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, it's a comedy murder mystery musical. Comedy murder mystery musical. Oh, I deflected a bullet back at him. That's awesome. Or I guess I should say a pellet back at him. Are these rifles or muskets? And so they set it up so that throughout Act 1, everybody has a motive. The killer could really be anybody. And during intermission, the audience actually votes on who they think the killer is. So the funny thing is, since Act 2 is the part that Dickens never finished writing, it's completely improvised, and the person that gets the most votes, whichever person gets the most votes, they become the killer, and they change the outcome of the show depending. So there's that kind of, like, improvisation element to it. So the show can actually have a number of different endings, and they'll get up and explain why they did it. And I think there's one other quality of the ending that gets changed based on the audience's input. Though, really, like, it sounds like it would be really hard because it's a musical and there's different songs, but I think the one song that changes, it really just changes which person sings the song, and maybe each character might have their own verse, but it's a, like, oh, you got me kind of song. Alright, throw that over there. I like when the hook comes in and gets rid of the bodies. Get up there. Yeah, get wrecked. That was a perfect scene, mates. See, I am getting better at this. I just need to not think about it so hard, or maybe my, like, instincts from playing Castle Crashers are coming in. I'm getting into the flow of it a little bit more, the flow of my character. Well, see, now I was thinking about it and I took a hit. That's what seems to happen, boys. It is not bully. Not bully whatsoever. Yep. There I was having a case of what I was talking about with it being hard to judge depth in this kind of game. The scarab motif. It couldn't be. Al-Bakra? Al-Bakra, sir? A city so cursed, it was buried beneath the desert for all eternity. Sounds like Coventry. Sounds like they want it. Oh, some of them riflemen look scared though. They don't want to be doing this because they know I'm awesome. They know I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. Okay, let's turn our brains back off so that we can, like, win this again instead of thinking so hard about what we're doing. There we go. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Castle Crashers. I'm surprised there was never a Castle Crashers 2, though I know the creators did make a few other games, including Battle Block Theater. That's another game that I bought off Steam and never actually played. But I thought about doing that one for Steamcember, but I don't know. I wasn't sure about that one because that one seems like it's especially supposed to be played with 2 players. This one would definitely be better if it was played by 2 players, though, I think. A lot of people have been asking on certain things, like, if you're saying I should do a Let's Play of the games, in your comments, the choices, you were saying, like, oh, you should play this game and you should get Oscar, the Green Scorpion, to play it with you. Which, I mean, I agree. A lot of those would be really fun. I don't know. He might be into it, like playing something like Valkyria Chronicles or something like that. I can't necessarily promise that. I don't, you know, we don't work for each other. It's all based around his schedule, and he's already doing me a huge favor by doing the Skies of Arcadia playthrough, letting me do it on my channel. That's by far the most popular thing on this channel because he is in it. I know how it is. But I mean, I will ask him if he'd like to do any of these with me. You know, if he has the time for it, then sure, he's more than invited. It's just I can't promise that he's gonna do that. I can't speak for him. If I did do this one, though, like, if this is what gets the most votes, the most likes, whatever, though, it probably would behoove me to get a second player. So, you found the city of Al-Bakra, Kane. Doesn't seem like it's a very long game, either. Stay back! It has been promised to me! It was buried for a reason. No! That's it? Just no? Okay. Well, I didn't see any challenges concerning Kane, and that little kid didn't pipe up again, so... Okay, so you got dynamite, you got a cannon, you swing the cannon, you kind of fly with the cannon. I like that. I like how he can use it to jump. Alright, gotta get on the same horizontal level with you. Speaking of beat-em-ups, we got a beat-em-up resurgence coming here. Streets of Rage 4. I never played the Streets of Rage games, but that's pretty exciting. I have them on the Sega Genesis collection on Steam, so maybe I'll have to check some of those out before Streets of Rage 4 comes out. But also, Capcom announced a huge beat-em-up collection that's going to be on the Switch, and possibly on other consoles too. I really just know about the one on the Switch. I think, what is it supposed to include? Does it include the Final Fight games? I know it includes Captain Commando, which is pretty exciting, so I don't know, I've never been too interested in those games, but because it's a collection of, like, you know, historic games, part of me wants to, you know, get it just for the, like, collector's aspect of it, like, just to, you know, just for the, like, catalog of history there. But I'm not going to, because I've been buying too many games. The whole point of Steamcember is to play the games that I bought and didn't play. I have such a huge backlog right now. Allie and I were on a retreat to New York, and I just spent a lot of money on more games that are gonna... I bought a Super Nintendo Classic because I had to, because it was there and I was on vacation. And, like, about half the games on the Super Nintendo Classic I don't already own, but I gotta find time to play those now. The king waits for you in the city, and by the end you will kneel before him. I know what waits in that city, Kane, and it is no king. Royalty, eh? Should have worn my good cap. Indeed, Mr. Scampwick. We should not keep them waiting. I like how he has a portrait of himself giving the thumbs up. Oh, 4 stars. Well, we're getting better, though. New page unlocked. And new move unlocked. Excellent. And we got all the challenges done. Performed 2 ace returns. Well, I'm pretty happy about that. You guys see that glitching, right? Okay, and I got a new charm unlocked, because I guess charms are, like, a thing that I can equip. Well, Kane Unstable. Showstoppers, or how to attract admirers with panache. I like the word panache. First, we must assume the gentleman in question has earned enough respect through previous bouts of fisticuffs, as represented in the highly stylized portrait to your right. Oh, okay. Hitting RB will activate a brief period of time in which your every action will cause both amazement and delight to any onlookers or lollygaggers. Use showstoppers to boost the mood meter quickly if you're in trouble on stage. Oh, that's a good idea. Each hit adds ×2 to your combo when in showstopper mode, or ×4 if both players activate it at the same time. That's crazy. Alright, cool. So that's the new page they were talking about. Parry Pile Driver, or how to bring a fellow down to earth. As before, when a blackguard attacks, hit B whilst he is signaling his intent. Whilst he is still reeling from the unfortunate role reversal of the situation, I love the writing in this. Hit Y in order to slam the fellow bodily to the ground with an almighty crash. Top tip, pile drivers hit enemies all around you when delivered. Use them to clear space or crowded battles. Okay, interesting. By completing all of the challenges in an act, you've unlocked a charm. Press Y to equip it. I would like to equip it. You can equip up to 2 charms before starting an act. So, to equip the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, which gives +3 combo for every successful parry, those who wear a rabbit's foot must seriously consider the fortune that it bestowed upon its previous owner. Okay, each charm bestows a unique boost to the player. Experiment with different combinations and try and unlock them all. Okay, well, while I don't like the glitchy backgrounds, I am liking this a lot. This is quite enjoyable, and if you find it enjoyable as well, let me know in the comments what you thought about the game, if you would like to see more. Give me a like if you'd like to listen to my dulcet tones, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new game. Cheerio!